Hey, hey guys, check it out. It happened. It actually happened. I own a MiG-15, and I didn't even have to go through the first shitty one. Oh my god, I don't know where I should put it. Or I guess we're gonna put it here with the D9. I'm probably... Should I? Yeah, that's my best crew, and I can just retrain the D9 somewhere else. Oh yay. We, good sirs? Sure, 262, why not? No, fuck it. Alright. We're doing it. This is my first ever MiG-15 RB match. You can tell because I literally just unlocked it. It's stock as balls. God, this is gonna be fun. How much does the fuselage repair cost? It's actually, that's not that bad. 33,000. That's gonna get me like 80% of the way to the 262. Look at how much research I have on the 262. I have 32,000 on the 262. That's how much RP I had in that match I just played. Oh god, times 5. Oh, it was good. Anyway, so this is only going to take like 8 years. So, I guess we're going to do another one of these matches where I record live, terrible frame rate. I cry, I'm sad. There's 2 other people in the queue. Guess I'm not going to be playing in the EU server. Guess I'm not going to be playing on the South. Guess I'm not going to be playing on the Russian server. Maybe I'll play on the US server. We'll see. There's plenty of Americans on the American server for some reason. I don't know why. We also have to remember that, what's the battle rank of this? It's 8.7, just like most of the other endgame jets. Oh my god, we have a match! We have a match, guys! We're flying a match in the MiG-15. Oh, I'm on the other side now. How good does the other side feel? Oh, I don't expect it to feel very good. Playing legendary for having very difficult weapons to use. I'm not very good at using weapons. Oh, yeah. They're gonna be silly. So how much am I going to spark? Take a full 30-minute fuel tank? We are going to be pretty cautious. Yeah, we're actually going to be pretty aggressive, but we're going to be aggressive in a cautious manner. I know, that sounded retarded to me too, but it's true. Alright, it's MiG-15 time. I have 40 rounds of actually do stuff ammo, and half of them are tracer rounds, probably. Oh, look at that frame rate. Oh boy, 19 frames per second. We're going to stay right around 20 most of this match, it seems. Very careful with this plane. We'll rip its tail off. Just want to aim up a little bit more. That's good. And wait. Keep waiting. Stock as balls. This plane is not a fan of the ability to take off, it seems. But don't worry, we'll get in the air eventually. One of these days. If you really want it to get in the air before you go off the end of the runway, drop your takeoff flaps. That's what they're for. And you're in the air. Oh, the wobble. Oh, it wobbles. That wobble, bro. So we're gonna straight in a plane that's stock as balls. Probably isn't a very intelligent thing to do. You'll notice something I noticed flying the, I can't remember what plane it was that I flew on this map, but flying from this side, this airfield, I didn't know that the Russians started, and the Germans now started flying the wrong way. I'm used to the Americans who start northward facing on the airfield, and I always wondered why all the Russians were always so far to the south. It turns out because that's the direction they spawn facing. Did not realize they took off the runway backwards. Probably should have at some point. I've been fighting MiG-15s in the Sabre for a long time now, and unfortunately the MiG-15 is no longer massively overpowered as it was way back when the MiG and the Sabre were the only top-end jets, and it was just a normal MiG-15. Granted, it was actually a MiG-15 Beast that they just pretended was a normal MiG-15, and when they finally proved to them beyond a shadow of a doubt the data they used to model the plane was actually Beast data, and the Sabre they had modeled was actually an A Sabre. They had it listed as an E Sabre, I'm pretty sure. Oh boy, that was an uproar, but it's good. We got the right planes now. This plane does climb at over 50 meters per second, fully upgraded. Not fully upgraded. Climbs at about 35 if you want it to not be losing speed, which is about what a fully upgraded F-Series Sabre climbs at. Which sounds good, that you're as good as they are when they're fully upgraded when you're stock. The thing is, climb rate is your advantage. So, yeah. But there isn't anything that outclimbs you. Nothing but the comets, at least. And you don't have to fight comets, because you're German if you were me and you took the cheap way. You're not in a Saber. You're not in a Saber. You're in a Sweepwing jet that's not the Saber. Because I've fallen so heavily in love with the D9, and the D9 shares so much in common with the Sabers. I think that's why I love the Saber so much. Well, it could be why I love the D9 so much. Actually, no, I flew the Saber a really long time, but I never really liked it. Now that is an A Saber. You beat them in everything but turn. Level speed. They're pretty well when you're fully upgraded. I don't know. I'm not sure if you outrun them or not. They manage energy better than you do at high speeds, but you absolutely beat them in a climb by a massive margin. And he just shot down a MiG-15 in a head-on because a MiG-15 went head-on with the worst true Sweepwing. Words are challenging, okay? But yeah, the A-Series Sabres are definitely, in my opinion, at least not great. They're arguably better than the Panther. They're arguably worse than the Panther. You know, it depends how you look at it. Oh god, I'm not, no. No, I like my energy. My favorite thing about the MiG-15 so far probably is, it's not a Saber. I've been flying that jet for a very long time, and I'm happy to not be stuck in Sabres if I want to have a competitive Korean-era jet. There are plenty of jets that fight in Korea. None of them are competitive. Because I am in a MiG-15, very good energy retention. And wait for it. Air brakes. That's gear. Air brakes. Nope, he still wants to play. Oh, and see how he's turning inside me? I have the energy advantage now. So we're just going to straighten out and escape. All this speed, bro. I probably shouldn't have done that, but remember when I said this plane manages its energy better than the Sabres? It does. It does by a big margin. A really big, sexy margin. I'm overshooting him straight. If he pitches at me, I'm going to be fucked. Nope, and he pitched away. Did he? Yeah, he did. Alright. So, you know when that Japanese Saber was on my... He wasn't on my tail. He was above me with a major energy advantage. And I turn fought him a little bit. I even used air brake for a short period of time to make absolutely certain he was going to overshoot. I then kept turning with him, not expecting to outturn him, expecting him to blow all his energy. After he blew all his energy of me in a stock MiG-15, outran and then outclimb him. Never tell me that the Saber manages energy better than the MiG. It doesn't. The MiG's biggest advantage by a huge margin is how it manages energy. And unfortunately, my team is well, there's only 2 enemies left. So we're going to get really aggressive. We're going to turn fight them. We're going to just stick to their tail and just turn. At worst, they can match my acceleration if they're completely upgraded. If they're not, I actually will out-accelerate them anyway. So we're going to cut throttle to around 50% as we come in. This plane doesn't handle particularly well at speed. Going to get shots here, but I doubt I'm going to make them. We're actually going to go back to full throttle. I don't want these guys to be able to gap me. Yeah. So where's the other Saber? There he is. I think we're going to attack him. He has more energy. I'd rather focus on the one that can B and Z me easier. Oh, turn into me, turn into me. Do it. Oh, you're not doing it enough. Turn into me more. Turn into me more. Saber climbs better at high speeds, and we're right on the edge of the high speeds where the Saber climbs better. Turn. Come on, turn. You're not turning hard enough. He's turning hard enough. Guys, he's turning. No, he's not. Damn it. Yeah, and there's no way I'm going to catch him in a dive, so I'm just going to... Actually, we're about at my proper climb speed. Yeah, I'm just going to climb. Going to wait for my team to corner him. Probably not going to get a kill in my first MiG match, but I did outmaneuver a Saber without putting out that much effort, to be honest. I love this plane already so much. The Saber can't do that. The Saber can't throw itself into a turn fight at low altitude and expect to live. It will end up losing energy to the MiG and just getting clubbed to death. It'll end up losing energy to the CL-13 and end up getting clubbed to death. Luckily, I'm not in a CL-13. I'm in a MiG-15, or I'm not in a Saber. I'm in a MiG. I like it. I really like it already. Oh. And it wasn't that Saber pilot, the only thing the Saber pilot could have done to get his guns on me faster was deploy air brakes, throw all his speed away, which would let me get away that much sooner. I mean, it's that easy. If you throw yourself into a turn fight while you're sitting at G-Lock, I probably should have been watching him. Oh, he's going back to his airbait. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, does he want to go head on with me? I'm not going head on with a saber. And I love... Oh... It doesn't matter how agile that plane is. It's just not as good as a MiG. Alright, it depends. They're both extremely good planes. And, of course, he went head on with an F2. And what happened? He got shot down by an F2. Don't do that. Those planes were built for head-ons. He's probably going to be able to outrun all of us again. I did not have myself set up properly, expecting him to run. I thought he was going to be an idiot. Even fully upgraded, yeah, the F-Series Sabres, they are faster. But this plane manages its energy so well. I love it. Oh. If you can out-energy a Sabre, there's literally nothing in this game. It is the king of energy fighting, and I love energy fighting so much. I miss it. I miss my 109 G2 days. And this plane just fits that playstyle perfectly. The Sabres just zoom climb so well, though. If he was in anything but a Sabre, I'd have a huge energy advantage over him by now, but oh, Sabre does too good at high speeds. So just keep building altitude over him. The next time he reverses and tries to go head on with somebody, and I mean, I'm just now making it to 20 minutes of fuel. His maximum fuel load, I think, is 27 minutes, and they burn through it faster than you do. It might say 27 minutes, but they burn through it quick enough. It's like 25 minutes most. The MiG actually appears to burn its fuel at the listed speed. Although I could be wrong. But the MiGs definitely have the advantage in fuel load. So we got all day. And the MiGs are also, their true airspeed at a higher altitude. No, they don't. Never mind. I was going to say you might be able to catch them while they're at sea level and you're at higher altitudes, but I doubt it now that I'm really thinking about it. Although you are much faster than them from about 6.5 kilometers up, I think. But yeah, I'm just going to stay close to my teammates when he turns around and tries to go head on with them. I'm going to have enough energy to dive on him and to force him all the way to sea level at the least, and possibly even kill him if I can get inside his turn. I just have to see him. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Oh well. Alright, so he's escaped. He's escaped in the wild blue yonder. And you can't blame the Sabre pilots for using their speed like this. I mean, it's literally what they're supposed to do. Oh, and he's dead. Oh, I was going to show you how this plane can... You can't catch up to them, but you can cut them off. Let me put it this way. If you can catch an F-80C with a D9, and you absolutely can catch an F-80C with a D9, then you can catch a Sabre with a MiG. You just have to be... It does take effort. It does take effort. Look at this roll rate. Alright, so roll rate at speed. Not this plane's strong suit. Oh boy. But that energy fighting, yo! I love it. Can the plane rip? Can I rip the MiG? Can I? That is full elevator. It does not look like you can rip. You absolutely can rip from speed, but it does not look like you can rip from turning. Yeah, that's 7 at the most. Alright, so the MiG-15 actually has proper G-lock, unlike the Sabre. Yay! So... I didn't know that. Alright, so next time I'm in my Sabre, I'm gonna... it's gonna be that much easier to outmaneuver a MiG. I do love the Sabre. It's really great, but this energy fighting is insane. So I'm gonna do another match. I'm probably gonna upload them separately. I might edit the videos back together, but I'm not gonna record the queue wait time. So really boring Sabre, or really boring MiG-15 game, but it's a MiG-15 game because I have a MiG-15. Oh, who's a goofy little MiG? Yeah, yo, MiG.